piece of earth come to me from Harrison Clay. I give it to my daughter, Ashe. My mother always say we are people of the earth, from the earth, part of the earth. And all life come from the bones deep within the earth. So when I give to Ashe everything, one strong mind, one strong body, and the soul which journey, it all come out of this earth to make a difference in this life. She make a world for herself. She work the dirt, she sell rooms to the people, and make this time her time, 1859. She do what we all must do, ever changing until it all work out right in the end.
Fine morning.
Wow.
What is it? Have my things sent over, would you? So, what did you do this time? William is like to drive me clean out of my head. He had my position at the college terminated. As if he had the right to determine my future. As if he had the right to determine my whereabouts. I won't stand for it anymore, Ashe. A husband should not have the right to determine his wife's every action. Well?
Go get a thing.
Now's a good time as any with your packages at the Monroes.
Burn the clothes again, huh?
Hat are dismissed from the college.
Boy, they'll match. Why you always taking the end, though?
He's been a good friend.
Now, you know how folks talk.
Wow. Folks been talking about me since I was born, you know.
Yeah, you're right.
Not anyone was seen by the girl.
Nequisquam tamen apula videbatur.
Noli and quick tomorrow.
TV Euro S. We are tuta.
No, I heard that there were two gentlemen.
Southerners. Maybe even slave catchers. Staying over at the Wick boarding house. Oh, I'm not worried.
So you say. You would do just as well, you know.
Only paid $500 for myself. Worth about $2,000 now.
Oh. No, not 2,000. Maybe worth about 25,000.
Nice to know. I appreciate it.
Life is irony.
Constance Hobblins Clay's business isn't funny. Especially for you.
I can handle William.
Her husband.
My brother, my brother. My brother.
I love you too.
Expecting someone?
You would be too. If you didn't persist in leaving your husband every time he angered you.
Come sit and rest. You were up dreadfully late last night.
Oh, was I?
Cat and mouse this morning.
The women's parlor hasn't had guests for over a month. Where do you plan to receive your esteemed uncle, Dr. Haviland?
You're right. He warned me about throwing myself in the matrimony kettle with that lot. Now, what will I do?
What you will do?
I really did hope for your guidance and wisdom in this matter. Will you be coming to his lecture?
Daniel will be attending. I'm not particularly fond of sitting behind the curtain.
Oh, this is a promiscuous gathering, fashioned after a resolution from the Anti-Slavery Convention. I've received word from Mrs. Mott. Oh, hush. Why don't you just go ahead and marry Daniel? He's a fine man. He has a trade. He has a trade.
Ellen, I'm going for a walk soon. You check the bread?
Mighty fine morning, Mr. Daniel Sampson.
Why, I'm inclined to agree, Miss Clemens.
Only one thing I'd change.
What might that be?
Constant plays, incessant rambling.
I did not warn you about her. Now, I told you.
Friends are friends.
Well, let us then pray that the good doctor will set her to rights.
We will see. Huh? So, when will you move them out?
Mr. Moreau said, as soon as the other show, I would cart as far as the Collins, and he'll take them up by coffins.
That's funny, isn't it?
What's that?
Man named Coffin, trying to get into his own name.
Why they do it, huh?
I don't know.
Act one way, talk another. Funny, funny people.
You know, between this fugitive slave law and the new black law, you won't even be able to testify. It's mighty dangerous.
I'll die before I go back.
Oh, don't die. Better not die. Or go back.
I refuse subjugation because of the insignificant fact of marital status.
I allow you a great many freedoms.
You allow me as if I were a small child being rewarded for good behavior. I desire freedom.
You are not a slave by any means, Constance.
I am not even entitled to make a purchase without your consent.
And what would you wish to purchase?
It is not that I wish to purchase anything. The right to purchase is the question.
Oh, where have you been?
Walking.
This ain't a time for a constitutional.
William Clay has arrived, I take it.
Oh, yeah. And the trees are the audience. And Constance has the floor. Oh, yeah.
Now you're gonna start raving mad.
Last year you burned my clothes because your reputation was suffering.
Are you in corsets now? No, you are still in these outlandish, indecent costumes.
This time you will not get away with what you did.
You are suffering delusions of persecution. Is your uncle here yet?
Don't use him against me.
If you became in a delicate condition, even he would not be able to condone your teaching.
Negro women work while they carry their own.
That's comparing cows and pigs to us.
Exercise your husbandly rights and see what happens.
Constance, it is not becoming for you to behave in this fashion.
I am tired of acting in a comely fashion.
We'll see how far you get.
William?
Not a word.
The cause of women demanded action. The cause of women does not demand the destruction of my property. Your women can do what they want even after they're married. We become slaves to our husbands. Fail to see the comparison. Women are in bondage. A system of the same deviousness as a peculiar institution. I don't have time. Just because it doesn't affect you, Ashe, doesn't mean that you... Constance. Avalon, please. And who will I talk to? Always has time to listen.
Now, profit was Miss Smith's. Bought for $1.15 an acre, sold for $1.75.
Plus the building?
Mm-hmm.
Very close.
Yeah, but the part I like best, sitting across the table doing business with the Southerner. You know, I was thinking, or maybe buying myself a parcel, building myself a house.
I thought we were going to live here.
Ashe, your mother gave you everything. You went to a fancy school back east. Socialized with people like the Garrisons and the Mutts. I just want to make something of myself so that we can have something together.
But it will be ours. Mother said that when a man and a woman come together,
between
the whole thing.
Your mama's theories, the abolitionists, I won't even get a turn. You see, I'm not going to Liberia or acting like anybody over there. I am American. And I plan on getting my share right here.
They've been fed?
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
Because you're an intelligent man, Devian. You might have thought of a way, you know.
You may be strange, but I ain't.
Mr. Sampson?
Good evening, Miss Quest.
You need something? No, I just wanted to talk.
I have things to do, Constance.
Ashe, I have always been your friend.
Your uncle settled in. Go talk to him.
Why are you doing this to me?
I'm not doing anything to you.
All I wanted was company. Your company. And I'm reduced to the most severe depths of solitude.
Go talk to your uncle.
He'd like that. He doesn't understand.
Why would I?
You will not interrupt destiny.
Why, Miss Constance? What you doing here in the barn so late?
Mr. Sampson, help me.
Oh, no. I think I better get you off.
But don't leave me here.
Mighty nice knowing we got a doctor about the place. Hey, Doc, your niece been carrying on again. Better come see.
Oh, I can explain. Wait, Mr. Sampson!
Folks still awake. Come on. Quietly.
What about a doctor?
I'll get them to you if I can.
Can we wait, Mr. Daniel?
Stephanie, I'm truly sorry, but I can't. We gotta go. We gotta go now. Come on.
Thou shalt not deliver unto his master the servant which is escaped from his master unto thee. Oh, Ashe, to live by the word of God. Haven't you always been the most courageous woman?
What are you talking about, Constance?
I know what you're doing. Isn't it exciting?
Did your uncle examine your head?
Can't I still be privy to your innermost secrets?
Growing up has never been easy, especially for you.
This is not about growing up.
Oh?
Trust and friendship, that's what it's about.
It wouldn't work out the way you think, Constance.
You tell that to Mrs. Mott. She has a great many Negro friends.
Mrs. Mott is in Philadelphia.
I heard a baby cry out there last night.
Your imagination.
Oh, you're worse than William.
Nobody could be that bad. Nobody.
Don't you see, Ashe, that is the excuse for our bondage as women.
Constance, I love you dearly. But I will not let my entire house fall down around the hem of your childish fancy.
I can help.
You have things to do.
And what can I do for you today, William?
You know what I want.
No, I don't. My mother could read minds, not I.
That's not all your mother could do. Send Constance home?
Now, how would I do that if you can't?
I could take action against you. I could proceed legally to remove you.
And what would you do to your loving and devoted big sister, pray tell?
Don't refer to me as family. I want my wife home within the week. If you can't do that, I'll find a way to shut you down.
And what will you do now, William, that you haven't already tried when Father died?
You don't know what I'm capable of.
And you don't know what I'm capable of.
Can't toy with William. You have to make a decision. You know, either stay forever or go for good.
Oh, he blusters a bit, but no spine, not after the Oberlin incident. Now, not another word about William.
You're courageous enough to make a decision.
I know. We haven't had a chance to discuss your last letter in the Anti-Slavery Bugle on Negroes and Indians in Spanish Florida.
Oh, as long as Spain owns the territory, it's another safe place to go. But if the Seminoles lose the war, I don't know what we're gonna do.
It takes courage to put pen to paper with your very own name. I long for my dearest companion. Whatever happened to our dreams?
Schoolgirl dreams. Little steps you make in life to to change a circumstance.
William.
Yes and no.
Change is expansion, not elimination. We move forward, yes, but that does not mean that we leave everything we cherish behind.
Inside doesn't change or get left behind.
Let's go to Philadelphia. Just for a few months.
You have to stay, make a decision. I have to stay and take care of all of this that my mother left for me with the same love and affection that she took care of me.
You were always so conscientious.
And you never living in this time, but always, always, always living in another time.
I'll stay a bit.
Make a decision. Why did you move the people last night?
You would have known if you had been here. So where were you?
Walking.
Now, you know we can't afford to have her run her mouth. The penalty is $1,000 or a month in jail or more.
She won't run her mouth.
How you know? Look who she married. You know, when we get married, this walking is going to have to end.
There are other things to consider.
Like what?
You really want to know? I love you, Daniel. 50 acres or none. I prefer you just the way you are. No danger.
So you say. But danger is letting her stay here.
50 acres or none.
Ashe. I was friends with Mr. Lord's boy. So I understand your sentimentality towards her. But we do grow up.
Friendship don't have to end.
You owe that family, Ashe.
Do you owe Mr. Lord?
You know, if it wasn't for Harrison Clay, you wouldn't have all this.
Will your children owe Mr. Lord's children for your freedom?
Mm-mm.
Then don't nobody owe nobody for nothing.
Well, and who might you be?
Begging your pardon, ma'am. I don't mean to be bothering you none. I'm a cousin of Miss Ashe's. I've been around this way in a while.
Even in the face of danger, one mustn't tell falsehoods.
It ain't no falsehood, ma'am, begging your pardon. I just want to know if I'm heading the right way. I understand if you ain't feeling neighborly, so I'll be going.
Mother of mercy. Wait! Come along. Come. Come. This way.
Cousin, Augustus.
You've been snooping around so much, I thought you'd know where to put him.
Well, I don't.
Fine. You want to help so much? You go tell Ellen you need one of her dresses. Because I do believe we're going to have company.
Oh, don't
go
tell
on.
Ashe.
Go on now. You Augustus, huh?
My wife, Persephone, she here?
I'll try to get her to you if I can.
She safe?
We'll talk about it later. Come on. Come on.
May I help you, gentlemen?
We're looking for Miss Clemens.
I am Miss Clemens.
We have reason to believe slaves are being harbored on this property.
Is that so? Do you have a writ of habeas corpus?
This is a federal matter.
I see. Come.
Mr. Jennings here has identified this one.
She has the right to apply for a writ. Don't you dare touch my name.
Get out of my way.
Try! I just fixed my husband very nicely 2 nights ago. Get off of my property. You have no rights here.
Well, now that I know about you people, I'll be stopping by regularly. You here, Miss Clemens?
That would be nice. And don't forget your writ.
Breeze of Zephyr lifted her up and carried her over the planet.
Aenis, Euro, Zephyrus, let et transmotum vexi.
Brexit?
Constance, what are you doing? If you can run people through here, I could certainly do it under William's nose.
I don't know what you're talking about.
How so, Miss Constance?
Daniel,
Miss Constance was very helpful this afternoon.
you didn't tell me anything.
Miss Constance, you do know that this is a very dangerous and illegal endeavor.
That I offer in earnest. They're watching you. They may even want to retaliate.
We will manage.
And if William won't let me teach, then I'll have to find something to do with my time.
And a 0. A window for heaven.
I knew it was coming. I just didn't know when. Didn't know when. May as well let her help. It won't be for long. Why? War is coming.
Everything not done in this life become the task of our descendants. Good morning. This is Christina Springer sitting in for Mikael Cesar on WYEP's Morning Mix. Next up, Drop the Words by Squonk Opera.
Better not what? What? You said better not. What is this? One of those dreams? Well... It's that leather thing, isn't it? Ever since we brought it down from the attic.
No. It's probably just Delili's suspensions.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Now go. Delili's up. Go.
First day back. Let's get rolling.
I made breakfast yesterday.
I don't care if she's blue. You can help her find out for herself. So maybe she's piggish.
A racist pig.
So what if I went around telling people what I thought about them?
That's different. That was then.
No. Change is remembering to take little steps.
But she said I was wrong.
But who knows you're right?
I do. My mama's. Poppy knows.
So, if Miss Shaw doesn't know you're right, does that make you wrong?
I guess not.
Right. So, you stay right. You're far too smart to be put out of school to satisfy ignorant people. Okay.
Ashay says I should never call the Shaw racist pig.
Well, she's right. Good morning, and who is Ashay?
A relative from the past.
Well, I like her.
Good.
Morning.
Morning.
Where's she going?
Back to her room to play her Ashay game.
Oh.
I'm making coffee.
I see.
And what are you doing?
Making coffee.
Your job is calling you.
I'm hungry. You know, August is right.
About what?
Granny might be the cure to all these suspensions.
In New York? Are you insane?
Well, it might help with this Ashay thing and acting it out.
Listen, she's not schizophrenic just because she has a pretend friend.
And of course she's not. It's actually very healthy. Do you know that on average...
I love you, Cynthia Haviland.
I love you too, Coretta Sampson. But don't you at least think we could...
August, Delili.